Warning, we cannot stress enough that you shouldn't take anything we say seriously, or whatever our lawyer told us to say.
Hey folks, and welcome to our special edition podcast, Reddit Games. I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben. Start spreading the news.
I'm leaving today.
We're at the Reddit Games and we're
panicking. So we thought every so often we'll sprinkle a little bit of Reddit wisdom in here. Do a special episode every now and again that is our specific takes on Reddit questions.
It's like the Olympics, but for people who are like in the most like middle ground depressing part of society.
Yeah, we have reached the farthest corner of the earth and found Reddit.
It's the collab that nobody asked for.
Just type in advice and see what comes up, and it's bad. So we got a few questions that we pulled, and we wanted to give you some laughs on problems that aren't yours. And we will be ranking these, gold, silver, bronze.
Participation trophy is the fourth one.
They're all bad, though, so buckle up.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Arby's.
Yeah, we decided that since this is Reddit, the highest quality we can go is Arby's roast beef.
Yeah.
Which also, when we were kind of talking about this earlier, Ben mentioned sponsorship from Arby's for our beef corner.
Oh, yeah. So it could be Arby's, we have the beef corner. And then
and you guys send in all of your beefs that you have with people, real or imaginary. I already aired mine out with Tom Hanks, so you can if you got an issue with Kevin Hart,
Kevin Spacey,
Brad Pitt. Everyone has a problem with Kevin Spacey.
P. Diddy, maybe.
Yeah, if you got an issue with the P. Diddler, you should absolutely let us air that out for you. In our Arby's, we have the beef corner,
and by the end of that beef corner segment, we will make sure to clean up your beef with some Miss Vicky's. Is that what it is?
Nope, that is the potato chip.
I legitimately thought it was Miss Vicky's.
Nope, it's Mrs. Myers.
Oh, that's right, because I recently got some honey mustard Miss Vicky's chips too.
Yeah, so you can give us your beef. We'll air it out in our Arby's beef corner, and then you can cleanse your soul by drinking cleaning products and soap.
That would be such an incredible combo for advertisers too, is a soap company and then Arby's. Like all these podcasts, and again, we talked about this a little bit earlier too, but like the Manscaped or the BetterHelp, and then there's just our podcast, and it's Arby's and soap.
Yeah, this week we're sponsored by the beefy loaded nacho burrito from Taco Bell. We're not looking for high quality products here, folks.
But seriously though, please reach out to your local government and get them to get some local businesses to sponsor us or something. We need something. Arby's, please.
Hey, Ben, cover up. You're desperate at showing.
Arby's, we can get you 15 to 20 people. We can get you 15 to 20 extra customers.
Yeah. We can just very minutely improve your business.
we can get you a couple customers. Although I assume most people that listen to our podcasts, since they're probably degenerates anyway, they probably already enjoy some Arby's meats.
They're already part of the Arby's clubs.
Yeah.
They're one of the Arby's meats.
Also, I like the idea that you just said, which is that we're sponsored by just Arby's roast beef. They're like, you don't deserve the curly fries. You don't deserve the Jamocha shake.
Curly fries are too high quality. Mozzarella sticks too high quality. You're just our roast beef, standard beef and cheese.
Yeah, you don't even get any bread or like horsey sauce. You're just sponsored by the roast beef.
Exactly.
So our official ad read is, they asked us to read this. They didn't. We're lying to you. Arby's, we have the roast beef. That's the exact ad read they told us to read. Really
Arby's roast beef. Could be better. Could be worse.
Arby's roast beef. No one else sells roast beef, so we're probably the best ones.
Arby's roast beef. It's supposed to be that color. Arby's roast beef. What were you thinking? Actually, their fish sandwich was pretty good. Back when I was eating gluten, their fish sandwich was pretty good.
Fish sandwiches are disgusting. And tartar sauce is the only thing that makes fish sandwiches okay.
Tartar sauce, higher than lower sauce. I'm going to redo that one because I stumbled every
No, I think
bit
you
of
should
that.
keep that. Tartar sauce.
Fair enough.
You're right. We should keep... Joe, you should improve the quality of the audio of that bad joke because that'll make it land better for sure.
Tartar sauce, hardly lower sauce. Is that better?
No. All right. Well, our first Reddit user, this lovely lady brought in a question, and she didn't ask for our advice, but we're going to give it anyway. It says here, my significant other collects figurines, and he is too old. I want to decorate my house the way that I want to decorate it, but he insists on having a shelf or a place to put his figurines for everybody to see. I have family comes in town every once in a while and stays with us. What do I do?
Get over it, Karen.
What kind of figurines are we talking? Because I know, like, for me, it would probably be Star Wars related, right?
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars related. I mean, there's superheroes. Most figurines, I feel like, fit in that general realm. We're not Irish, so if we were in Ireland, kind of like the Irish Goodbye, it'd be Cillian Murphy figurines.
We are Irish, though.
Well, I'm not from Ireland.
That's fair.
But I don't have any Cillian Murphy figurines in my house. It'd probably be like a Darth Vader or a Stormtrooper or something.
You don't have a framed picture of Cillian Murphy?
I do have a framed picture. I don't have a figurine, though.
Hey, Cillian Murphy, get on that. We want it.
Where are the Cillian Murphy figurines?
We don't even care. We don't care what character it is. It can be Scarecrow. You can be, what's his name? Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. We don't care. It could just be you in a suit. You and not in a suit. I don't care what the figurine is. I just want you on my mantle.
I want the Oppenheimer one. Unrelated.
It's like Pokemon, but Cillian Murphy characters. You gotta catch them all.
Who's that Cillian Murphy? The one who dropped a bomb on the Japanese.
It's my favorite Cillian Murphy.
Oh, for some reason that felt like a line too.
It's historical. I was learning while watching the movie that I absolutely haven't watched yet.
Florence Pugh's in that movie, so it's worth it.
I haven't watched that movie. It's on my list. I have Oppenheimer, Velocipaster. I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure yesterday. That holds up.
No idea anything about that movie.
Dude, it's actually I couldn't stop smiling while watching that movie. I watched it with our sister last night, and I think every so often she was like looking over at me as I'm like mouthing the words. Dude, I've watched that movie so often since I was a kid.
He's like a proud parent in the audience. His eyes are gleaming. Just like,
yeah, it's on the screen and we can stream it, whatever. But like, I just have my phone up recording it.
he claps every so often.
Joe, yeah, Bill and Ted, you did it.
Joe's the type of white to stand up and clap on a plane. Let's be honest.
I forget what it might have been. Person of Interest. I'm still watching that, where there was this whole fight scene on a plane, and then everyone clapped when it landed because they were about to go down. And I was like, yep, there it is. There's my people.
I mean, that's a reasonable time to clap, I suppose, though, when someone saves your life by carefully landing a plane. I would still be like nonchalant about it because I'm such a nonchalant chiller, but
I wish Kobe were clapping right now.
Why do you keep bringing Kobe up?
Twice. I brought him up twice. They were both tasteful, One was me shooting baseballs into a bucket, trying to show these kids how to Kobe it up.
There's no way.
And this one where it was topical.
But yeah, no, figurines. So I think you incorporate it into your house. So like if you're thinking like farmhouse style with like wood planks and the white everywhere, just let him put like a little Lego Darth Vader helmet somewhere on the counter. Or like a little figurine holding up like a toaster cord or something like that, you know?
Darth Vader helmet that holds the flowers that you give your boyfriend for being such a good boyfriend.
Yeah.
That if somebody gave me Darth Vader flowers, it's done. It's done. I found you.
Yeah, that's.
I found you. You're the one, and forever, ever, ever.
Can't get rid of me because you gave me Darth Vader flowers.
My dream is to have an office space where just shelves are lining the walls, and it's all like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings Lego sets.
That would be sick.
And maybe some figurines, but I think I want to build the figurines.
A big wall mural of the guy who plays Aragorn.
He deserves it, Viggo Mortensen or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. So an office space, you give him his own room to store all of his stuff. That's a compromise. I'm sure you would take that. I mean, all we want is a place to put our things so that if guests come over, we have the option at least to show it off.
Start collecting your own dolls. Bratz, Polly Pockets. Just half the office is... Nope, not the office. Half the house. Half the house is Star Wars. The other half... Polly Pocket.
So the compromise here is don't decorate it any adult mature way. So when your family comes over, they can see all your dolls.
No, it's mature because you can then decorate the different figurines with the different seasons. So like Darth Vader with a scarf, Polly Pocket with a puff jacket.
I can't. The idea of walking into a house just filled with dolls is actually horrifying, though.
But they're not haunted. Ooh. Haunted dolls. Make him start collecting haunted dolls instead.
Who would win in a fight, by the way? A Brat or a Polly Pocket?
1v1 Brats. They're clearly the hot Cheeto girls of the doll world.
Yeah, they have their beanies on and their Cookie Monster pants with plus 10 armor on both.
Yeah. D&D, but we're playing with dolls.
Please drop a like or a rating on this episode if you want to see a D&D but with brats.
Yeah, we'll pull out the brats. We'll sit around a dining table and we'll just play D&D with our brats.
We have never played D&D, but we would absolutely learn it. Like my doll with plus 10 spicy Cheeto powers takes down your Polly Pocket.
Honestly, I'm down to learn whatever game if you guys are willing to like send it in and we'll learn how to play it.
That's actually a great idea. So in the future, we just send us ideas for things you want us to do, but using brats instead of the game pieces.
Oh, a spooky Bratz Halloween episode where we're playing D&D.
That's a good... Oh, that's actually really good.
My brain's just out here puking good ideas.
Oh, gross. Don't say that. I like the idea of like Monopoly, but we're using Polly Pockets, and so they're just like fierce business moguls. But like we actually role play.
And this Polly Pocket controls all of the utilities in Gotham.
In Gotham? Yeah, we do Monopoly, but it's Gotham themed and they're Polly Pockets. But Batman is in jail.
This is Polly Pocket Brittany, and this is Penguin.
The Penguin's one of the pieces. Yeah, in Batman is just like we add a rule where like if you like commit some kind of tax fraud, because we can figure out a way to make tax fraud a thing in the game, and they catch you, Batman swoops up and takes you to jail. Dude, this is an odd... Can we invent a game?
I think that's the part of Monopoly that should be allowed is like every so often, if people get up from the table or whatever, you can just like sneak money from the bank and see if anybody notices. If you get caught, then you owe all your money to the bank.
We have to figure out a way to make it so that's like Monopoly, but you can do all these things. Like, for example... Like, oh, go back 10 spaces because they found the body that you hid. Somebody who's about to expose you for committing fraud, and so you had an assassin go out and kill him, and they found it out. Go to jail for 10 days.
Elmo committed tax fraud again. Time to go back 12 spaces.
The characters from all of our episodes are in this. So there's a Polly Pocket, there's a Brat, there's Batman the Penguin, there's Smeagol, there's Elmo.
And Cillian Murphy.
And the only disadvantage, everyone has an advantage and disadvantage. Elmo's disadvantage is that Elmo can't help but commit tax fraud.
Is Oscar the Grouch is over there pointing to Elmo the entire time.
There is one Oscar the Grouch game piece, but he's required to sit on the side of the road. He's just a homeless guy. And every time you pass by, you have to give him $1 because you feel bad.
$1 or a bottle of water.
What was the question again?
It's she wants her 2 old boyfriend to stop decorating with his dolls.
Oh, and then you had the whole... So if you have the house split, first off, a house divided cannot stand. So you have to have your dolls fight to the death. So that's another thing. You're going to grow your relationship because not only you're going to compromise, but you're also going to get to playtime with your boyfriend, and you get to play with dolls, and whoever wins this ultimate battle royale, that person gets to decorate the house. So you do a little battle with your Polly Pockets Bratz versus all of his figurines, and whoever wins this battle decorates.
No.
Oh, well, I thought it was good. No, but I think that's a great idea. So
yeah, except for the whole thing is like he wants to decorate it with all this stuff and she doesn't. That's a bad compromise.
According to the question,
compromise is break up with her, dude. You deserve better.
Yeah, King. Get a new significant other if she doesn't accept your love for figurines. Also, it sounds like he doesn't need the whole house. Sounds like he just needs like a little corner. You know, let's give him a little shrine.
Yeah. Let him have his little shrine of Lego losses and Darth Vader's.
How did you say that?
Lego losses.
Lego losses.
I think this chick needs to get over herself because he's gotta follow his passion if he wants to. Well, it also depends. If it's collectibles, then I don't know what you're complaining about. You're going to be rich in like 5 years.
Yeah, like the ones, especially if he has them still in boxes, absolutely put those things out because when people come over, if they know anything about anything, they'll be like, oh my gosh, you guys are rich. And they'll already know and they'll like you even more. Now, if they're toys and he's kicking his feet up.
Yeah, if he's pulling tummy time, kicking his feet, making Polly Pocket kiss Batman, I think that then you can be like, all right, dude, it's time.
No,
we're done.
At that point, you just flip it on its head and you do have a right to leave him. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if he is playing as if he's a child, okay, then you have a conversation. If he's just displaying his joy of whatever fandom on the mantle in his office, who cares?
Can I be real with you, though? Like you said, it would be your dream just to have an office of that stuff. I understand this guy. If he's the guy who's sitting there role-playing with those little dollies, I get it.
Yeah, Ben...
Ready?
Oh, no. Ben's going into his closet, and he just grabbed his toy lightsaber.
Luke, I am your stepsister.
Yeah, apparently Luke doesn't need it to be a stepsister. He kissed his real sister. Luke, es mi tu papa. And I want everyone out there to realize this isn't even like a good lightsaber or like a dueling lightsaber. It's a little toy lightsaber that you probably got at Chuck E. Cheese.
I got it as a I worked for a party company. It was a friend of a friend, and so I helped out with like kids parties. And so their gift to me, because they knew I like Star Wars, was this definitely $2 lightsaber with terrible sound effects, but I still love it. So
it's because Star Wars is cool as hell.
It's true. If you don't like Star Wars, then I hate you. I don't know.
That's rude. I don't hate you. I tolerate you.
All right, John, you want to go to the next question? I don't even know what the answer to the figurines thing was. Just figure it out on your own. We tried our best.
The answer is get over it. Your boyfriend's in the right. You're in the wrong.
Yeah, get over yourself.
The next question, Another special Reddit question for you. This guy has a problem with seagulls. He's getting bullied by a seagull. I have a problem with a seagull at work. I'm a line cook. I go to smoke by the dumpsters a few times a day. We get seagulls in our parking lot. It's a well-known restaurant. It's busy and tourists are sloppy with their fries. I also suspect that some tourists are feeding the seagulls because it's quote-unquote cute. A few weeks back, one of the seagulls swooped down and took my cigarette. I think he thought it was a French fry. I giggled and went about my day. However, it's happened a few times since. I know it's the same guy because he has a dark spot on his chest. I call him the pestilence. What do I do?
You named this seagull? That's how big this problem is for you? That's incredible. My first thought is purchase a Glock and wait in the shadows for the seagull. Plant a dummy holding a cigarette high in the air, and as soon as it comes through, just aim and fire directly on that thing.
Yeah, stroke that thing, cuzzo. Just stroke that thing, cuzzo, with that Glock.
Stop inviting your weird uncle to your basketball games. Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
You could shoot it. You could befriend it. I wouldn't. I'm terrified of birds. You know how close that seagull needs to get to your body for it to take a cigarette?
Yeah, I mean, it'd have to definitely fly very close. It doesn't have, it has...
Oh, wow.
Girl, you're mine.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's my favorite Shaggy song, the one where he goes, what the fuck is that? Anyways.
My favorite Shaggy song is Ruh-roh.
Yo, you ever remember that movie Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen?
The
one where he turns into a dog?
Saw it once.
So good.
Didn't see it again.
I've seen it like 5 times.
I've watched the Sharknadoes in one day, all 6 of them. I will never go back to that Tim Allen movie.
Why? Because it's better and you don't want to ruin your Sharknado experience?
No, because I just don't like the concept. Tim Allen, great dude. Love her, bro. Never going to watch that movie ever again.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you had to work alongside Tom Hanks. Anyways. No, yeah. Befriend the seagull. And just honestly, at this point, just start having 2 cigs ready. One put in your mouth, the other one light up and hold out. Wait for that seagull to come grab it and join you, man.
Oh my, I'm going to have a nightmare later about this.
Putting aside Joe's fear of birds, that would be awesome. Just have a seagull buddy to hang out with. It doesn't sound like a problem to me. It sounds like a fun time.
Have you thought about lacing the cigarette? Cocaine, meth,
Fent.
a weed. Let it go on a nice little trip.
No, that increases the problem because the seagull starts smoking a spliff and walks into the restaurant and says, yo, where are the fries at?
Because this seagull turns out to be chill as hell.
Yo, that seagull chills.
I didn't know the seagull life was about that.
But the seagull just walks in the restaurant, goes to the back. Hey, buddy, you can't be in here. Yo, where are your fries at? I'll pay for it. It's fine.
It's like if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a seagull a blunt. If you give the seagull a blunt, he's going to ask for fries. If he asks for fries, he's going to ask for ketchup. If he asks for ketchup, he's going to want a drink for that cottonmouth.
Yes. Ketchup. The next thing I think of is, drink. I just had some ketchup. I need drink.
Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth Joe. That's what we call him.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oh no, now I'm high. I have cottonmouth.
Joe. Yeah, no, but that would be sick. Dream blunt rotation. Me, 7 seagulls.
The problem with seagulls, and we learned this in Finding Nemo, they're very selfish. They should be like, mine.
It's like, come on, man, just pass it. Mine. Greedy seagulls wanted more weed.
They're going to take it and just fly off with it. And then you are without friend and blunt. No joint, no friends. You're starting to sound like Joe.
Hold on.
Self-burn, those are rare.
Wait, hold on. No joint. No friends. That's all.
Because we cut the dead space out, literally we're sitting here for like a minute. Ben's just pulling his phone out trying to grab this sound effect.
good one. Ready? Sponsored by Arby's.
It's Taco Bell, my guy. That is Taco Bell.
That'd be so good, though. Welcome back to Lower Social Value. Today we're sponsored by roast beef from Arby's.
Why do you keep doing the Taco Bell bell?
I'm gonna get a drink. Give me a second. You keep talking while I grab a drink.
Ben just had to walk away to get a drink because he's laughing at his own shenanigans.
The other day, Kendall and I, sorry, we're really side notey here, but we're keeping this. The other day, Kendall and I went on a little date out to a park, and we got some pizza, and we were doing like a little picnic thing. And as she's talking, at some point, she said something. I don't even remember what it was. And I just had this waiting in the shadows, and I played it out loud, and we both died.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? I'm not really having a good time here. Puts on fedora. I think I'm actually having a pretty good time here.
I like the one where it's like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't think I'm going to get 10 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. It doesn't sound like a good time. I think I'm having a really good time, literally. Anyways, yeah, give your seagull friend a blunt. And if you don't want him to fly off with it, have him bring the penguin from Batman. Because that penguin can't fly.
Well, we're back here again. It's not that he wants to share cigarettes with a bird. He has a sneaky little seagull friend who steals his cigarettes.
Dream blunt rotation. Me, seagull, penguin from Batman, Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders. Cillian Murphy from Oppenheimer.
Oh, man.
So Seagulls is in last place so far. With the silver medal, we have Seagulls. With the gold medal so far, we have significant other with figurines. Oh, man. I need to take my inhaler.
Jimmy's mom.
Carl Weezer. All right, so our next question here from Ari DeSol or something like that. I have Asperger's and sometimes I can't tell if I'm being strange. Is this a weird Christmas gift to give someone? I told my roommate that I got my older brother a meteorite for Christmas. He started laughing and said it was really random / strange to get a meteorite for someone. I asked if he thought it was a bad gift. He said no, but he was still laughing. I thought it was nice. Is it weird?
No, it's cool as hell, bro.
Yeah, rocks are sick.
If I got a meteorite from somebody, I mean, that would be cool. I would put that on my mantle forever.
But no, yeah, seriously, a meteorite would be amazing, especially if it has like history to it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, a meteorite is possibly one of the coolest gifts you could get somebody.
A gift is really, and we've talked about this before, but a gift is like really just a way to show kind of what you think is cool about somebody else, or like giving you something that they can kind of see and be like, that's awesome. Like, it doesn't have to be something tangible. Like, you don't have to get them something you're going to use all the time, and a rock is a really sick gift, honestly.
I don't like getting or giving gifts. However, if I were to receive or to give a gift, doing something that like is special for each person is the way to go. So you being like, I think meteorites are cool. Here's this meteorite. I thought it was a cool gift for you. If that person doesn't reciprocate, that's on them.
Yeah.
But that's a cool gift.
Yeah, it's kind of like how I got Joe for Christmas this year. I got him a charm necklace with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but as Dora inside of this charm necklace.
Dora the Rock Johnson.
The Rock Johnson. No, they're cutting that, but I just want to say it again because it makes me laugh still. But yeah, and it says here, I edit. I think the way I wrote my question Might have made my roommate sound rude, but he's actually a really nice guy. A lot of people want me to post an update, so I'll post one. It says, update, my brother loved it. Okay, that answers the question. Your brother loved it because it was a great gift. Your Asperger's have not failed you this time, sir.
If you were near a body of water, would you rather find a really cool rock or a really cool stick?
Oh, well, if you put me by a body of water, probably a really cool rock because I can throw it. Like, I think, well, not even just that, but if I can play with this rock and just feel it with my thumb, that's really cool. But if I find a stick...
If I could play with this Rock Johnson, if I could rock the Dwayne Johnson... Give me the Johnson Rock.
Johnson Rock. I don't know if we should call this episode the Reddit Games or the Johnson Rock.
It's going to be Reddit Games : Johnson Rock.
Anyways, yeah, I like playing with rocks. But if I found a stick that looked like a sword, I would absolutely keep it and I would throw the rock away. I love swords.
If I got a really cool sword stick or a really cool wand stick, I would put that on my mantle right next to the meteorite. But if I had to choose between skipping or making a big splash with a rock and a stick, and we don't have to choose, we can take both, like the ducks at the pond. They're free.
Yeah, and you could, the sticks at the park are free too.
I would throw the big old rock into the water because that's cool. It's one of those moments where it's like all the guys are like, hell yeah.
Irreplaceable moment in my memory is me throwing a rock into water. It's true, actually.
It's like getting banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
So, our next question. I'm not sure I'm going to read the details in this one because I think that the question itself is pretty good. My husband is as obsessed with Destiny's Child and it's ruining our marriage. Honestly, let the marriage go. He already chose.
If he's choosing Beyonce over you, it's over, my friend. I'm sorry. It's Beyonce. She's the ultimate single lady.
Yeah, he's gonna make you a single lady because he has chosen Beyonce. I didn't read through this entire thing. I have a bad habit of just skimming these things before I actually say them live. However, update. My husband had an MRI yesterday. He reluctantly agreed to it because he knew I was absolutely terrified and anxious. No tumor, thank goodness. So
what? That was the details for the... My marriage is over because of Destiny's Child. Also, my husband just found out there's no tumor. It's all...
No, she made him go get an MRI to see if there was a tumor because of his love for Destiny's Child. She thought something was physically wrong with his brain.
There was he installed a Neuralink with Destiny's Child playing constantly in his head. That's the problem. They didn't search for the right thing.
He spends all day on eBay bidding on Destiny's Child merch. He is always the highest bidder, so it's very expensive.
He's always the highest bidder.
He's only subscribed to streaming services so he can listen to them. He bought a Bluetooth shower speaker so he can listen to them while he bathes.
Okay. So the title of this one suggests to me immediately, oh, this guy just likes listening to Destiny's Child and she really doesn't like it. No, this is a real problem. If he's bidding on Destiny's Child merch constantly and is always the highest bidder, that's insane.
That's wild, bro.
That is insane. This guy is bidding on... Okay, I want to say, by the way, that is genuine surprise. Neither of us knew that information. We were like, oh yeah, it's a great question. Let's do it.
No, literally, I chose that question. I just went through Reddit, scrolling down on the advice columns, and literally just reading the title of it and like maybe the first sentence or two. I didn't read any of that. And at the very bottom was this update about potentially this dude has a tumor because he loves Destiny's Child.
Well, he doesn't. So now you know it's a personality issue.
He spent hours watching YouTube tutorials, learning the choreography from every video.
No way. Break up with this guy. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. He emails the members often begging them for a reunion tour.
Oh, no.
Hey, buddy, that's going to ruin the tour. What tour? The world tour. Don't do that.
That's gonna ruin the tour. What tour? Our marriage.
I was gonna, be aside with this guy, like, hey, like what you like, but no, dude. I don't know your wife, and because she went to Reddit with this, she can't be that good, but dude.
Maybe we should. Can we get this guy's contact information? He could be our first actual therapy guest, where we bring him in and we talk about his problem.
Yeah, if any of you want to be live in one of the podcasts, just give one of us a call around 1:15 in the afternoon. That's when we record on Saturdays. Dude, I don't know why this wife was worried about brain cancer. He is a cancer.
That's also insane to me that the problem was so bad, first off, that all those things happened, but your first thought as a wife was concern. It wasn't even like, okay, this is annoying. It was, my husband definitely has to be suffering from something, because nobody likes Destiny's Child this much. Actually, I've never met a Destiny's Child fan. Have you?
No, actually. And maybe that's why I don't know any of their songs.
Isn't technically Single Ladies a Destiny's Child song?
Nope, that's just Beyonce.
No, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
It's not. I know it's not. Single Ladies was only Beyonce.
Let me look it up right now.
Destiny's Child was like late 90s, early 2000s. Single Ladies came out in like 2010 or something.
You're right. Let's go to Destiny's Child. Let's see if I know any of these.
I looked it up, didn't recognize a single song. And maybe I'll recognize like a tune, but...
Survivor? You don't know Survivor? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Heard it once, maybe.
Oh my, that is the ultimate.
And like maybe I've heard it more and blocked it out.
Say my name, say my name.
Ben.
Come on, there's no way.
I've heard that song.
Yeah, the rest of those I don't know, to be honest with you.
Survivor, I've heard snippets of. I probably heard the song, before, but Say My Name is the only one that I right away can recognize.
What did Jay-Z do to get Beyonce? That dude looks like the rat from Flushed Away. Like straight up.
Hot take, I don't get the Beyonce hype. In any way, shape, or form. And this isn't shade or like beef or anything. I don't find her singing all that great. I think I listened to a couple of the country songs she released, and I don't get it.
They're really powerful people, Joe. Next week's episode is just going to be me, because they're going to come get Joe in their UFO and pull him up.
No, I mean it's not hate. I wish I understood it, because everyone loves Beyonce. It's like Taylor Swift. I just don't get it. Taylor Swift had a good album with Red. She had I don't necessarily say that Folklore is 100% on Taylor Swift. It was good, but she also had Bon Iver helping her, so Bon Iver's a fantastic writer.
Yeah.
But like Beyonce, Single Ladies is catchy. Outside of that, I don't know.
Have you heard just the beat to Single Ladies without any vocals?
Nope.
It is the absolute worst abomination. If you listen to just the beat, there's actually a video where they cut the vocals, and it's like, who made this beat? It sounds like it was made by a 10-year-old. Not even joking. It's crazy.
Well, we all know it was Jay-Z, so now the UFO is coming for Ben.
Jay-Z made the beat to Single Ladies. He drops like the hardest rap beats of all time, and then he makes Single Ladies, where it's just a bunch of like weird like synth noises popping up randomly. Yeah. I don't want to say my opinion about Taylor Swift, because I don't want to get killed by fans on the street, so I'm good.
It's another thing. It's not, I don't hate her. I don't love her. It's one of those like, I don't know. I listened to the album Red. I've given her music a shot, but like I listened to the album Red. That was a good album. All the way through. All the songs were good. The Romeo Juliet song, that one's good.
Romeo, take me somewhere we can eat alone. I wear short skirts. That's not that. That's I mixed up too. No, that's a different one. She wears high heels, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers.
Wishing about the day that I wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. Yeah, no. So she has some good songs.
Or this is the last time I'm asking you this.
You can make fun of that song all you want. It was a good song.
Actually, admittedly, I do love that song. Growing up, Joe, our sister Anna, and I would sit around our CD player and listen to the Red Album while we did dishes together. And I remember they absolutely loved The Last Time by Taylor Swift and Gary Lightbody, and I always make fun of him. But now, in my elderly years, I'm 23, by the way, and 6'1".
I'm a humble 6'5".
But in my later years, I realized...
I'm 6'5" wide. I'm 5'9" tall. Just kidding, I'm not 5'9".
5'9" and a quarter. No, but that's a great song. It is a very good song. But again, it's like, then she went the whole pop route, and now she's all like, hey, every time that another artist, specifically another female artist, gets like top 5 chart for like however many weeks, she decides then she's going to drop a new Taylor's version. It's like, it's so I think that's so scummy.
She did a really good job at reselling all of her music. Yeah. So she's just doubled profits because she had the original song. And Taylor fans, don't come at us. We know why she did it. She broke away, finally got control of all of her music. She did a few edits, worked some stuff around, released it as Taylor's version. We get it. However, she released the same songs over and over again.
5 Bratz dolls or 10 Swifties. I'm just kidding. No, but
which one would terrify me more?
5 Bratz dolls. No, but no. Joe says he understands. I don't, because there's a legitimate pattern.
Not understands as in like, I think, good job, you did good. I would do the same. I understand as in that's kind of how the industry worked. If you don't have control of your music and you want to release your version of it, fine.
Yeah, but it's like someone actually linked it to a pattern where every time, like, for example, recently Sabrina Carpenter got like some great accomplishment where her song was number 1 for so long, and Taylor Swift then decided to drop it. So she's like keeping these records she's setting because she's relying on the fact that everybody likes her and they're always going to eat up her music, even though she's like taking away the spotlight from other artists. And it's not like it's just like, oh, I'm happy to be that good. It's like she's always dropping it. I don't know. Taylor Swift.
I mean, isn't that kind of how a lot of top artists do it though? Like as soon as they fall out of like the spotlight, they try to regain that.
Yeah,
not defending her,
but it's not like
it's like
it's not like it's like someone like, oh, hey, I've been out of the game for 5 years and nobody listens to my music. I'm gonna pop back with this big album. It's like, hey, my song's been number 1 and now I'm number 2 for one day. I'm gonna release a new song so that nobody else can get any credit. I don't know. Do whatever you want, Taylor Swift.
But back to real conversation, bro. You gotta get over this Destiny Child thing because. I was all for backing you up, but after reading some of the details, my guy.
Red flag. Has a Destiny's Child Neuralink installed in his brain to constantly play Say My Name.
Are the figurines Destiny Child? Here's one. And this is just the line question is, how do I make my toddler afraid of someone?
Wow.
And I think, I have a bad habit. I don't read things through, so give me just a second. Okay, so it's saying they're trying to teach their kid about stranger danger, right? And so they're trying to make it so the kid won't just kind of go into whoever's van. Which I think you don't make kids afraid of people, you make kids afraid of panel vans.
Yeah, and then you set the ground rules. No white vans. Don't go out in public. Oh, always
damn, hurdles. Daniel, back again with them white vans.
Daniel the pedophile. But you set those ground rules. Don't like talk to strangers, that kind of stuff. But always accept the candy in the park because it's free candy. It's free candy.
It's free candy, and if you're really lucky, it's laced.
Yeah, it's a free candy and a free high. What's the problem?
Free candy, free nap. Nom nom. The Snickers tastes like meth.
You got to traumatize your child. Hire somebody to kidnap your child.
Yeah, what you do is you pay other people to be like, hey, I'm your dad's best friend from college, Jerry. You should get in my car. Would you like candy? 'Cause my car has some.
Hey, kid. It's me, Jared from Subway. I have a free sub in my van.
Hey, kid, you want a sandwich?
Hey, kid, I got a meatball marinara in here.
Yo, if someone offered me a meatball sub, I'd get in whatever vehicle.
Yeah. If someone in a white van just says get in the van, don't get in the van. If someone in a white van offers you something free, it's free.
If someone says, "Hey, you should get in my car," your first response should be, "What's in it for me?" Can you buy me a PS5 Pro and also date my wife? Call back. Also, don't get into vans if they're offering like the fun size stuff. You know, king size or bust.
Yeah, that's the first question. Hey, kid, you want some candy? Isn't that fun size garbage? You got some king size bars.
Do I get to choose the candy? Sour Skittles? Yes. Almond Joy? You can go screw yourself, dude.
It's like me on Halloween. Oh, man, I got a toothbrush.
Just handing out hot dogs.
Oh,
Hey,
yo.
get in my van. I got a nice Nathan's hot dog for you with all the fixins.
We got to get a studio and then, like, do, like, Halloween, like, make it in the neighborhood and then just have a bowl full of cooked hot dogs. Here's from Lower Social Value. Cooked hot dog.
No, we go get like the little smoky sausages. We're going to do a special episode for Halloween. We're going to go to Ben's house and we're just going to post his Ring doorbell video. And instead of candy, it's just going to be a bowl full of hot dogs. Just as one per person.
But yeah, no. So put hot dogs by your door. That's a great idea.
For Halloween. Not for making your kids scared.
Scare your kid. Put hot dogs by your door.
I need help. How do I traumatize my child?
Also, what's wrong with you? That's my first response. Why do you need to traumatize your child? Just teach your kid about the stranger danger problem. You don't have to, like, give them examples.
I think they're worried that if they do stranger danger, it's going to be like the DARE program that we had to go through where, like, it didn't actually do anything except for, like, make us all want to do drugs.
That might be a singular experience for you, Joe. Because I don't want to do drugs.
It's a my class thing.
That's what. Oh, that's. Hey, Seagull guy. Put your seagull through the DARE program, and maybe you'll stop stealing your cigs.
It's like here's how you make your child afraid, and it's the same sort of thing as when you catch your child smoking and you make him smoke a whole pack chain style. You just chain kidnapping. Every time, like, get a whole bunch of friends, they pick up the kid, they take them, then they drop him back off, and then another van pulls up and they take the kid again. Consistent harassment again.
Dream blunt rotation. Final list. Me, Seagull, Smeagol, Killian Murphy, my child Kevin. He's cool as hell.
You've brought up blunt rotation too many times. It's time to go.
Well, first we have to give medals out. So our we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different contestants. First contestant was figurine guy.
I think figurine guy's gold. I think it's got to be.
Well, hold on. Let's think about this though, because we have the figurine guy, we have the seagull guy, we have Asperger man, which doesn't sound delicious at all. Toddler scaring your child, and your destiny.
It's
husband.
a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's Asperger man.
I'm like Tom Hanks, but instead of telling people they have AIDS, I tell them they have Asperger's.
I'm like Tom Hanks, but instead of being famous, I just have Asperger's.
I'm like Tom Hanks, but instead of acting, I'm really good at having panic attacks into a microphone.
Last place, Destiny's Child, dude. Because as I was reading it, I actually got legitimately concerned for him.
I got a little bit angry that there are adults that dress up as animals, like we referenced last episode, and that there are also people that have Neuralinks with Destiny's Child playing in their ears constantly.
I don't. That question made me more uncomfortable than the seagull question, and that's saying a lot because I am legitimately terrified of birds.
So let's go with Destiny Husband. You get the Medal of Shame. Congratulations, Destiny's Husband.
You did it.
Boo.
You did it. You're the last loser.
Wouldn't he be the first loser?
No, he's the last loser because the first loser is second place. If you're in second place, you weren't good enough.
So Destiny's Child Husband, you are our big loser. After that, I think we gotta go with the Seagulls. Just stop smoking, dude. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's fair. That's fair. Either befriend the seagull or stop smoking.
Yeah, one of the two. But make up your mind. But stop complaining about it. All right.
Or become paranoid enough that you're changing your smoking location, like how I change my route home whenever I go home all the time.
Joe also checks his locks 45 times before he goes to bed.
25.
Sorry. It's still weird.
25 times. It's either 5, 10, 25, or 50, depending on how often I got lost counting.
And the best part is Joe doesn't know that there's this little goblin that lives in his closet that every time he turns his back, unlocks it and hides it quickly again, which is why Joe keeps having to check.
Oh, you're talking about Jason. No, Jason and I are cool now. Jason, my goblin friend. Greasy little goblin. Yeah, Seagulls, 4th place. You did bad.
Third place.
So we're talking the podium now. We're bronze medal. Bronze medal. I'm going toddler afraid. How do you make your kid scared?
Yeah, I think that is the most medium level person today because you don't deserve last place. You definitely don't deserve first.
No,
What's wrong with you?
Like, I understand you gotta learn your kid something, but don't have your neighbor Gary kidnap your kid. You know?
I agree.
Which is actually what the advice we landed on was, so that might be on us.
Coming in with a silver medal.
Well, hold on. We need to discuss it because Asperger's funny, but we both would decorate our houses with Star Wars Legos. So
I think personally, you have to rank all aspects of the situation, and the significant other one side is trying to fight this thing. There's still a conflict there. I mean, not anymore because we've solved it for him, but there's still that conflict. I think that Asperger's guy, everything worked out. This guy was a chiller. He's like, I'm gonna get my brother a meteorite, and like brother just loved it.
You know what? You're right. Asperger's guy, I would want to know him and to have him buy me gifts or find me gifts.
Yes. So let's give a round of applause for our gold medal.
Hold on. Before we celebrate gold medal, we have to give props to figurine guy. Congrats, silver medal. Still first loser, so don't be too proud. But we get it, and we support you. And you need a better significant other who doesn't want to perform communism inside of your house.
I agree. So that leaves us to our final announcement.
Gold medal.
Gold medal. Asperger Meteorite Man. Woo!
What the hell is even that? Oh no. All right. We're done. We're leaving. Follow us on our socials. We have our Instagram account at lowersocialvalue, Twitter at lowersocialvalue. We have a Snapchat that's now activated. And by Twitter I mean X. Sorry. Please. We also have a TikTok, Lower Social Value. Please, as Sabrina Carpenter would say, please send us your stuff.
Please send in your beef.
Yeah, just beef all over our email. No, seriously, DM us in our socials. Send us an email with your stuff. You can add a moniker, whatever you want to be called on the show. If you want to remain anonymous, just let us know. We'll say anonymous.
Yeah, and do some shout outs on your social media. This thing, from the bottom of my heart, I'm loving doing it. It's been fun. And we're going to keep doing it. I mean, so let's just keep rolling. Give us shout outs and go on whatever you're streaming on. give it a thumbs up, rate it 5 stars, whatever you got to do. That stuff really does help put it out there more. So please do that.
I'm Joe.
And I'm...
That wasn't...
Have you ever been as far as to want to do to look more like?
What was that?